enough of the silent treatment. I watched Royal Rumble with a couple of friends of mine, and there are some definite problems that I tend to notice every time I watch WWE when it comes to Royal Rumble, and that is when you promise people specific appearances like Shelton Benjamin, Carlito, and even rumored MVP. I mean, come on, y'all. You have got to be joking me. This pay-per-view was one of the worst pay-per-views in WWE history. Actually, I take that back. There are, now in the current era of PG, a lot more than 4 or 5 that have not worked in WWE's favor. And what do I mean by this? There were 5 matches. 5 matches shouldn't be too hard to work, guys. Antonio Cesaro versus The Miz for the U.S. Championship. Then Team Hell No versus Rhodes Scholars. I mean, it wasn't a bad match. Team Hell No ends up getting the victory and retaining their title. Del Rio ends up retaining against the Big Show. That one was creative with the duct tape and Rodrigo duct taping the Big Show's boots together, which I found funny, and my friends also found funny. But the point being, I'm sorry, but when this pay-per-view emanated from the U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix, Arizona, it didn't have the kind of oomph that it needs for a Royal Rumble to be successful. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm all over the place on a lot of these casts, but you have to understand something. It's hard to focus when you don't have that many great pay-per-views to begin with. And so this one, not so much. Why? Because in the Royal Rumble, there were maybe a few here and there spots that were really decent, and then, okay, Godfather was one entry that I liked seeing, and then you saw Y2J, Chris Jericho. He lasted pretty long in that Royal Rumble match. You know, they have a lot of things they need worked out company-wise. They're a mega Titan Sport company that support guys who literally sell the most t-shirts. There's nothing wrong with that. And what do I mean? What does this have to do anything to do with the Royal Rumble? I'll tell you. When you have guys, Sheamus, Ryback, John Cena in the ring in the top 3, and you eliminate Dolph Ziggler, you guys tell me what seems to be wrong with that picture, okay? Dolph Ziggler is a top-tier heel. Why couldn't you allow him to be in the final 2? But no. Let's have Ryback and Cena. 2 guys who can literally put me to sleep. And, you know, come think of it, I think that's a great idea. I'll come back in about 5.
Did you see that? Oh my God. The ring covered in purple light.
Oh wow. That was the coolest dream ever. Wait, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Man, ooh, wow. I don't know what you guys just saw, but I'm telling you, that was a creepy dream. Man, ugh, wee. Okay, enough sleeping. Back to my point. World Wrestling Entertainment and Royal Rumble starting to get old. None of the guys who were supposed to show up, rumor mill, showed up. And that includes Carlito, Shelton Benjamin, and hell, I'll even mention your name, MVP. I don't really understand why. Why, WWE, why? Rock vs. Cena Part 2? The Rock's hardly ever in the fucking company. What is wrong with you guys? I mean, really? We're going to let a paper champion win again? He's the great one. I get it. I mean, if it's not enough, yes, we get it. Boots to asses. The point is, CM Punk losing the title, will he win it back at Elimination Chamber? I don't know. But maybe it was Vince's intent because he's so hell-bent on pushing The Rock. And what's the point? He's already won so many championships. And now the streak has ended. Yes, I get it. A lot of people are happy for the idiots who support people who hardly show up. That being The Rock. John Cena's there every night. He loves the company. Great, we get it. He's a stand-up guy. We get it. He's the face of the company. And the focus of this pay-per-view was not the pre-matches that came before this because, let's face it, the Last Man Standing match had some interesting spots. It had an interesting finish at the end. Other than that, the prior matches in between this, not so interesting. I mean, was there anything else nice that I could say about Royal Rumble? Kofi Kingston found another creative way to get back to the ring by standing on top of the announce table and borrowing JBL's chair, then propelling himself back into the ring only to get eliminated. I mean, I'm sorry, but there's really nothing nice I can say because every time that this company has been to Arizona, it has been a sham. And what do I mean by a sham? It's been terrible. Night of Champions, who won? I mean, seriously, Arizona, what is wrong? I mean, it has nothing to do with the state. It has something to do with the twist and storyline. Dude, Cena's won twice now when he's been in that state. It's almost as if the cosmos have aligned and put John Cena in front of my hate line. Why? Because he's always been the main focus of my discussions and somehow surfaces into pay-per-view discussions, Raw discussions, SmackDown, Royal Rumble. I mean, Royal Rumble 2013, it fell short. Yeah, a lot of people are excited. Wait, The Rock's the champion? Let's tweet about it! You guys have got to be joking me, right? I'm not going to discuss this further because a lot of people say, oh, you're just pissed off because CM Punk won, or not won. CM Punk lost the title. Still held on to it longer than any other superstar, and true, Bruno Sammartino is the longest reigning, but CM Punk was the current longest reigning champion. Not anymore. I get it. The storyline could not have gotten any more harder to work with now that they have to go to Elimination Chamber. How are they going to deal with The Rock? He doesn't show up. Now he has to because he's a part of the company. But my hope is, and this is just hoping against hope, that Brock Lesnar will show up at Elimination Chamber and take the title off that freaking Hollywood-esque star, the prima donna, aka one of the founding fathers of Attitude Era, The Rock. Well, that's pretty much it for my ranting and my raving. I am B-Train from Those Missouri Guys, WWE Kansas City, and Those Missouri Guys on YouTube. Whew, what a long-winded rant, but well worth the wait, right? Right? Oh, and if you didn't like this stuff, then you can tune into another channel, because if you didn't like what you hear, I'm going to keep repeating myself. Anyways, I am B-Train from Those Missouri Guys. And